Franken Friday.
I'm aiming real low today. This is bottom of the barrel. Frankenstein meets the space monster from 1965. A Martian princess invades Earth with her sidekick, Dr. Nadir. The first thing that comes to mind is that he clearly looks like Fester from the Addams Family, except with Spock ears. He's played by Lou Cattell, who has appeared in some TV shows like Seinfeld and had a brief appearance in Pee-wee's Big Adventure as Amazing Larry. Also, another fun fact, one of the Martian assistants is played by Bruce Glover, who's Crispin Glover's father, who's also in the James Bond film Diamonds Are Forever. The Martians are from a dying race, so their master plan is to kidnap Earth's women to breed with them, mainly focusing on swimsuit models, of course. Meanwhile, NASA is trying to send an astronaut far out into space who happens to be an android. Yeah, and in one of the most hilarious, awkward moments, he's in a meeting with his superiors, and one of them asks him, if he's the best for the job, how come he's never heard of him? He replies, well, I'm just shy, and then he gives this awkward grin, and then the film freezes on the grin for a long period of time. You can still see the film scratches moving, so you know it's not a problem with your internet connection or your DVD player. Then you see everyone in the room reacting to it and realize that he's an android and he's glitching up. Well, they repair him and send him up in the rocket, but the Martians think it's a weapon, so they blow it up. Now half his face is burned off, and there you go. There's your Frankenstein. Now he's on the loose killing people for no real reason, but the scientists find him and manage to turn him from killer to hero. In the final act, he storms the alien ship rescuing the girls equipped with a laser gun, but guess the aliens have a hairy, skull-faced Martian monster that's been in a cage for most of the movie, but now, in the last 5 minutes, fights the android in a gray, hazy, washed-out void as if it was filmed inside a sauna. You can hardly see anything. The budget was so low that half the film is made up of stock footage. We're constantly cutting to army vehicles, soldiers, and planes taking off. Not even Ed Wood used this much stock footage. Also, there's tons of music interludes. Sometimes it's people dancing, or it's just people on a motorcycle, but it's always music, rock and roll music. That definitely makes the film obvious as a product of its time, but that also makes it a little more fun. There's some brief scenes where people are talking, but their voices are muted with only music as the soundtrack, as if they lost the audio or something. One of my favorite parts, to simulate the shaking motion of the spaceship, the actors are obviously wobbling in their chairs like this. All these flaws, from the cheesy costumes, the makeup, the set design, and the acting, only make it more appealing. You gotta love it. There's a great quote that I read inside the DVD booklet. According to one of the writers, it opened at an international science fiction festival. It bombed out there, and it has been bombing out in theaters and on late-night television ever since. It just keeps on bombing on and on, like nobody can stop the damn thing.